Hey guys, welcome to another Talk to Me Thursday presented by Axel NPR. This week we're heading over to Neat Coffee Bar, where not only can you grab a cup of coffee, you can also borrow some of their office space. Alright, let's head in to meet the owner and grab a quick cup of coffee.
Hi, I'm Wayne Scott, the owner of Neat Coffee Bar.
Thank you so much for joining us today, Wayne. So, tell us, what made you inspired to open a coffee shop that offered a working space for people?
So I wanted to open a unique space after the pandemic. I noticed there was a need for people to come out and actually work and meet with each other, but there wasn't so much a need for brick and mortar for the bigger companies to have their employees. So I really wanted to open Neat Coffee Bar and have it be a place that you can come, get a good cup of coffee. Also, I wanted you to bump into other people and meet other people that were in the community and business people that were looking for a place to get some work done throughout the day. So they may have an office, but they were closer to a client and they could just stop in, get some work, meet with the client, and then go about the rest of their day.
So tell us about any special types of training, like what it takes to become an expert in this field.
So when I was researching coffee, I thought I knew about coffee because I was a former New York City cop and I drank a lot of coffee. That was not the qualifications that you needed. Honestly, I took the barista course, so I could actually learn the whole process of the coffee beans, their origins, their notes, the profiles, and the different things that you would need to actually make a great cup of coffee. And breaking that component down, if you like something, it always makes it easier for you to learn about it. So I've consumed a lot of TikTok videos, YouTube videos, and went down the rabbit hole of different brewing methods, cold brew, there's drip, there's the espresso. So I went down the rabbit hole of researching and became certified also as a barista, so I can also train and oversee my staff and teach them about how things are supposed to be done. Our manufacturers usually will provide a recipe to maximize their product, so they know how they make their product and how is the best way to get the best flavor out of their product. So we just follow that to almost a science. So we weigh it, we measure it, and then when we extract it, it's got to pull with the right amount of time, the right amount of volume, and then of course the taste.
With all of that work training, it's very apparent that you take your coffee very seriously, and I love to hear that. So with all the effort you put into learning about the coffee, that makes me curious, what made you decide that downtown Newport Richey was the best place to bring not only this coffee that you've learned so much about, but also this very interesting business concept of having a workspace available for those who need it while they enjoy their cup of coffee, meeting with their clients, or just having some time to work?
And with looking at the area, it's a beautiful area. Also, the community was very supportive. There were a lot of projects that were happening and businesses that were opening. So you're almost at the starting of a nice explosion of businesses and community. So those are the things that I really liked about the area. And you're really close to the park, you're close to the river. These are all things that drew me to open up down here.
So after you decided on Newport Richey, what made you decide to narrow it down specifically to the shops at Stonehaven? Not many people know this, but it's actually a building that we considered as well. But axe throwing felt a little loud for having upstairs neighbors.
So what made me choose Newport Richey was looking for a space that would accommodate my needs. A lot of the plazas had a problem with a coffee shop and a co-working space just because they had one or the other already in their plaza. So this great location at Stonehaven was perfect for me because even though there are other businesses that can serve coffee, it's not their sole purpose. So our sole purpose is coffee and co-working space. That making it unique was one of the key components that we were looking for when I was researching a place to have our business.
So you've been open for a while now. How was the initial welcome into the community in Newport Richey, and how has the experience been since you've been open?
So after opening, it was great having ribbon cuttings and having different business owners come in. And I've gotten to know the whole community actually through this space. So if they had a business here or have a business, they've somehow found their way here to either meet with someone else or just come in for a cup of coffee, or sometimes people actually do come in just to see me. So that's fun too. I have a diverse background, so we get into crazy topics. We go down the rabbit hole of different things, which is always fun.
Thanks so much for spending time with us today, Wayne. And also a huge shout out to the girls on your team for making me an absolutely delicious cup of coffee. It was some sort of a cinnamon bun mixture, if I recall correctly. And an extra thank you to them for letting me follow along and video the process as they made this delicious cup for me. We'll see you guys soon.
So I'm looking forward to meeting and having a cup of coffee with you where we can talk about a variety of topics.